blah blah 11.99, and today I'm going to be showing you guys 3 back to school DIYs. If you have not already, remember to subscribe and like this video. So let's get started. For the first DIY, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make an emoji notebook. You will need a notebook, tape, a sponge brush and a small brush, some black chalkboard paint and regular white paint, and you're going to need emojis. You could print them out or you could buy stickers. I printed mine out. You will also need a battery picture. So let's get started. Okay, the first step is to open up your notebook. And the reason I'm doing this is because if I paint here over these holes, they might go through and get the pages dirty, and I do not want that to happen. So next you're going to get your paint, open it up, and then you are going to squirt a little bit of paint on the side of right here. So I'm just going to squirt that much to start with, and as I go on, I will squirt more because that is not a lot. So first I'm going to get my small brush, dip it in there, and I'm going to get between the sides in here. So I'm going to try to get all the sides to fill up by the spirals all the way to the end. Okay, so now that I've done that, so as you can see, there is still a little bit of black. Well, you may not be able to see it, but it's not fully covered. So on my next coat, I will be putting more. Don't just keep putting paint because then it won't work. It will just remove the paint that's already there. So anyways, I am going to put this brush aside, and I'm going to get my sponge brush. So now basically, I'm just going to go up and down like this on the whole notebook. So, and when this dries, I am going to be doing another coat, and if that still doesn't work, I may have to do one more coat. I'm not sure how many coats I will have to do. Okay, so now that that is dry, I'm going to get my emojis, and I'm going to cut them all out. So you also need scissors, I forgot to tell you that. And how I said you're going to need tape, you're also going to need glue too. So I'm just going to cut all of my emojis out. Okay, so I cut all of the emojis out and the battery charm. I am going to set them up how I want them to be. And the battery charm, it does have to be in the middle. So I'm just going to get all my other emojis, then just set them on there how I want them. I'm not going to glue them down or tape them down just yet. Okay, so I laid them all out, and I did have some I didn't use, so I just threw those away. So now I'm going to tape all of the emojis down, or you could glue them, but do not tape the battery one down. You have to glue that one down. So I'm just going to do that to all of them, and I'm going to keep them in the same place that they are right now. Okay, so now that I've glued all the emojis down and my battery, and I glued my battery charm down. And these emojis did get rearranged, if you're wondering. It's because they kind of fell, because I opened the notebook up and they kind of fell. So, and on the side, I cut off right here some of the parts, and on the bottom, so I just cut off. I forgot to do that one, so I'm just going to do that right now. So basically, I just opened it up, and at the top, you could see it, and I just cut it off. Let me do that real quick. There. Okay, I just folded it in actually this time. So now you're going to open up the chalkboard paint, squirt a little right here. Okay, that was like a lot, but now I'm going to get a paintbrush, dip it in there, and just go like that. So I did forget to tell you, you will need a paintbrush. Different size paintbrush. Okay, so I'm just going to fill in this whole area actually. Okay, so now that I've done that, that is basically the final step and I am done. But I may need to do another coat, but so yeah. Anyways, let's get on with the next DIY. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a rainbow highlighter. For this, all you're going to need is 3 different color highlighters. I'm using yellow, blue, and pink. So what you're going to do, you're going to open up your yellow and your pink. And then you're just going to kind of hit it on, press it down on the top. And that's not working. And if yours isn't working that well like that, you could just kind of color it too. You could do either ways, or you could do both. Because my pink isn't working that well. I'm just going to do the pink on this side. Okay, so I got that, but it did take a while. So now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side with blue. So just press it on there. And because the blue is a darker color, it will work better. And it may not look blue because it may turn green. So I'm just going to hold that on there for about a minute. Like if you hold it on for about a minute, you should start to see a lot of color. Or you could just color it on there. Okay, so this is how it looks, and it is easier to color it on, not hold it on. So let's see how well it works. Like that. And right here, the blue did not show. It's because I was only putting one side down. So this is just like really cool. This is just like a really cool DIY you could do, and yeah. And see, some of the colors are not showing up because the pink, it could not hit, or the blue could not hit the paper, but sometimes it could just be yellow and pink. Sometimes it could be yellow and blue, or sometimes it could be all of them. So that was the second DIY. Let's get on with the third. So now that it's done drying, I'm just going to peel it off. Well, I already did peel it off. And how that I did try to see if it erases, and it does. So let me show you. So you could see that. Just like that. So this was a really simple one. So this is like totally simple. If you have a hot glue gun, you could totally do this. Okay, those were my 3 DIYs. I really hope you guys liked it. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, and in the comment section below, tell me which one was your favorite and when you go back to school.